Hello everyone, I am Tulsidas Patil with my friend Prasamesh Garve welcomes you all to Engineering Tools where engineering made easy. And in this video we are going to start and one of the important data structure that is nothing but the graph. So in this video we are going to cover what is the graph, let's say basic introduction of graph, and then how can we represent the graph with the help of our basic data structure that is nothing but the array and linked list. So let's start. So what is graph? Graph is a set of vertices and set of edges. That's called as a graph. For example, this is the graph. Okay, here how many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. So set of vertices and the lines connecting to those vertices, that is nothing but the edges, is called as the graph, and it is represented by G, that is nothing but the graph name, is equals to, in bracket there is a V represent the set of vertices and E represent the set of edges. So something basic terminology that we need to understand from graph is that there are two types of graph based on the direction of edges. There are many types of graph, and based on the direction there are two types of graph: directed graph and undirected graph. For example, here we can say that edge connecting to A and B, that means we can traverse from A to B also and B to A also. So there is no direction is given. Okay, so this is called as undirected graph, whereas this particular graph G2 is called as directed graph. Here A and B, edge connecting to A and B, that means I can traverse from A to B but I can't traverse back. So this is called as directed graph and undirected graph. Next important part, that is nothing but the degree of graph. Degree of graph is nothing but the number of edges connected to the vertex. It's called as the degree of that particular graph. So for this particular undirected graph, degree of vertex B, how many edges are connected? 1, 2, 3. So its degree is 3. Degree of C, 1 and 2. There. But as far as directed graph is concerned, there are two types of degree over there: in degree and out degree. In degree क्या कहता है? Number of edges coming to that vertex. For example, degree of B, कितने edges ऐसे जो B के ऊपर आ रहे हैं? So for example 1 and 2, that is A to B and Z to B. So in degree of B is 2, whereas in degree of C is only 1. ठीक है? And out degree मतलब number of edges going out from that particular vertex, that is the out degree of B is 1 and out degree of D is again 1, out degree of A is 2. So this is called as in degree and out degree. So these are the basic terminology that we are required, and now let's understand how we can represent the graph. That is the interesting part, क्योंकि अभी यहाँ पे कोड वगैरह और बहुत सारी इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें आने वाले हैं. That is how we can represent the graph with the help of our two basic data structure, array and linked. So let's first check how can we represent the graph using array. So a two-dimensional array, that is nothing but the matrix, is used to represent the graph. If your graph contains total n vertices, then you require a two-dimensional array of size n by n. For example, if I consider this graph, how many vertices are there? Here vertices are 4. So I require the matrix of 4 by 4. Done. Then to represent n vertices, okay, one represent the edge between the vertices, whereas absence of edge represented by 0. अब ये क्या चीज है? Let's plot the graph for G2. So G2, which are the vertices A, B, C, D? So let's consider this is my vertex A, this is B, this is C and this is D. अब ये 1 2 3 4 और ABCD इसके बारे में कंफ्यूजन नहीं करना है. 1 2 3 4, that is 0 1 2 3 4 represents the indices of matrix, and we know that let it be any name over here, PQRS 1 2 3 4 ABCD, let it be any name, let the name of the city Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad, anything. So let's plot the graph. ठीक है? So there is an edge between A to B. So A to B there is an edge, and B to A again there is an edge, because this is undirected graph. Then again there is an edge from A to C. Yes, A to C there is an edge, that means C to A again there is an edge. Again A to D there is an edge, that means D to A there is an edge, because this is undirected graph. और कौन है? B. B is connected to A, of course, then C, that's it. So B to C and then C to B. ठीक है? Then C किसको connected है? A, B, which is already covered. D को connected है क्या? नहीं. Then D only connected to A, which is already covered. Yes. So this is the plot. But one thing is remain, that 0 represents the absence of edge. So remaining fields are 0. Done. So this is the array representation of a undirected graph. If my graph is directed one, for example, A to B, there is a edge, but is there an edge from B to A? No, there is only edge from A to B. So A to B there is edge, there is no edge from B to A. ठीक है? Then again A to C there is a edge. Is there edge from C to A? No. So A to C there is an edge, but C to A there is no edge, which is represented by 0. Then A to D there is no edge, but there is edge from D to A. So D to A there is a edge, A to D there is no edge. Then again B to C, no, edge कहाँ से कहाँ तक है? C to B है, B to C कोई edge नहीं है. So there is edge from C to B and there is edge from D to A. So this is the array representation of directed graph. That's it. I hope you got the concept. Very small concept था लेकिन बहुत important है. Important इसलिए है क्योंकि in the C language or in the programming language or while coding for graph, we are taking the reference from this concept. So with the help of this concept, we are going to perform operations on graph. So this array representation of graph is very much important. Also, one more representation is important. That is nothing but the linked list. So let's see how can we plot the graph with the help of linked list. Now let's see how can we represent a graph with the help of linked list. We know linked list. Linked list is a set of node. Graph is a set of vertices and edges connecting to those vertices. Done. So each node of a graph will maintain its separate linked list. So जितने nodes है, okay, उतनी मेरी linked list बनने वाली है. So if there are 4 nodes, so I need to make 4 different linked list. Done. And linked list बनने वाली है तो उसके अंदर क्या रहेगा? Data field and address field. Of course, but data field contains the name of the node and address field contains the address of a node to which that particular node is connected. Of course, done. And we can achieve this with the help of array of pointer. पढ़े थे अपन प्रीरिक्विजिट में array, पढ़े थे अपन प्रीरिक्विजिट में pointer. Now we are using the concept of array of pointer. Array of pointers मतलब क्या? So this is my array. Array अब तक अपन ऐसा horizontally लिखते निकालते थे, but horizontally again it's a array, and vertically again it's a array. Basically array क्या होता है? Where elements are sequentially arranged one after the other. Done. So this is my array of pointers. Done. So this is my 1 pointer, this is 2, this is 4 and this is 5. Done. ठीक है. Let's say then for this particular graph, so this is my array for A, for vertex A, this is B, this is C and this is D. So and A is connected to B, C and D. So B को मुझे this particular pointer I need to connect it with B. That means I need to make a node for that. So let's make a node. So this is the node. Its data field contains value P and address field is null. And this is connected by A. So there is a link between this. That means this particular pointer will hold the address of this node. If the address of this node is let's say 1020. Okay, then यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? 1020. Done. Again this A is connected to C also. It means that through B we can have a link for another node whose data field is C and address field is null. ठीक है? Let's say its address is let's say 2050 and it is stored over here. That is nothing but 2050. Again A is connected to D, so again one new node and it is connected to previous node. ठीक है? So this is how we can prepare the linked list of one vertex. It is not mean that A is going for B, B is connected to C and C is connected to D. ऐसा नहीं है. इसका मतलब ऐसा है through A we can reach out to B, C and D. Done. बस इतनी ही चीज है जो काफी कंफ्यूजिंग है. अब मुझे बताओ B किसको कनेक्टेड है? Through B we can reach out to A and C. So from B we make a separate node for A and separate node for C. Done. And slash 0 represent the end of linked list. Done. Then C connected to A and B. So C we are having separate node for A and a node for B. Okay, and D is connected to A only. So एक नया नोड बनाओ A जिसके डेटा फील्ड में रहेगा A and address field is +0. So this is the linked list representation of undirected graph. वही अगर डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ रहेगा तो from A I can reach out to B and C only. So from A I can reach out to B and C. There is no scope for D, and address field of node C is null. Okay, guys, इसका मतलब ऐसा होता है. So through A I can reach to B and C. So from A I have a linked list which contains two nodes B and C. It just represent that through this vertex I can reach to B node and C node. इसका मतलब ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है कि B से मैं C पे जा सकता हूँ, B से मैं C तक के जा सकता हूँ, नहीं. इसका मतलब सिर्फ इतना है कि this is pointer and through this vertex I can reach to B and C. Now let's check. B से मैं कहाँ पे जा सकता हूँ? Through B I can reach to nowhere. So B, what is this? This is nothing but a pointer. And can I go to any other node from this B? No. So ये नहीं आएगा. And अगर कहीं पे तुम पॉइंट आउट नहीं कर सकते हो, it means your value is null. ठीक है, null represents that B से तुम आगे कहीं पे नहीं जा सकते हो, ये dead end है. Done. C से तुम कहाँ पे जा सकते हो? To B only. So C, there is a C is having the address of new node, that is nothing but B, and B से लेके आगे तुम नहीं जा सकते हो कहीं पे. ठीक है, done. D से लेके तुम सिर्फ जा सकते हो A के ऊपर and then slash 0. Done. So this is the linked list representation of directed graph. So I hope you got the concept that how can we represent the graph using array and linked list. लेकिन यहाँ तक अगर समझ के छोड़ दोगे ना, then you can only score the marks by using this concept. Okay, you will score very good marks. लेकिन let's check its real world application. Let's make a social networking site for 4 friends as we are having the 4 nodes over here. ठीक है. So what does it mean? So we are having graph G2 and we are having graph G3. So G2 is a undirected graph. Undirected graph मतलब क्या? एक edge है जो A और B को connect कर रहा है. It means that A and B both are connected. It's an example of Facebook. Done. For example, if I am a friend of yours, it means that you are also my friend. But directed graph is an example of Instagram. It means that I am the follower of, let's say, Hrithik Roshan. It does not mean that Hrithik Roshan is also follower of me. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. Okay, या फिर ऐसा केस नहीं हो सकता. So this is a one-way communication. I am following Hrithik. Okay, it does not mean Hrithik is also following me. So it's an example of directed graph. That means I can A is a follower of B and C, but B is not follower of anyone. B का अपना एक अलग सा swag है. C is just a follower of B. Okay, so these sites or these applications we are going to develop in our GUI course. Okay, look like applications. Okay, with the help of these concepts. So guys, you need to understand while studying this concept. You need to understand in the real world where I can use this concept. In the second year or in the third year, you need to make one good project. तो आपका प्रोजेक्ट सिर्फ हॉस्टल मैनेजमेंट या फिर लाइब्रेरी मैनेजमेंट तक के सीमित मत रखो. Add more functionality to this. Okay, be different, be yourself. Done. And to develop those applications, you need to understand the code of all these things. बहुत सारे बच्चे इसको सिर्फ मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम एग्जाम में थ्योरी पूछते हैं, सो थ्योरी पढ़ के छोड़ देते हैं. नहीं, अपने को एप्लीकेशंस बनाए. So we are going to understand the code of this concept in the next video. So thanks for joining Engineering Tunes, where engineering is mine.